I always say you are not restricted to the opinions of our in-house analysts. We understand that you have independent thoughts, and you are allowed to share these independent thoughts based on the reports that have been reeled out to you. If you support the analysis that has been provided, by all means. If you disagree, by all means, as long as you are respectfully able to provide a superior argument or present a new angle you think should be explored. Well, let's get straight into it, because as I said, we have very limited time. Today being Friday, we end contributions by 9:30, yes, as opposed to 9:45. So let's get straight into it. It's two conversations on the table today. We're talking insecurity and the plans by the federal government to stem the tide of rising insecurity in the country. Now, the most recent plan is to increase the workforce, to expand the personnel number. As it is, I think we have barely 400,000 police officers, and the bulk of them were assigned to VIPs and persons who are politically exposed. Well, the president put out an executive order a few weeks ago asking that the security personnel be pulled from VIPs. And if you must have special security, you could always engage the services of the NSCDC, join the workforce to join the fight against insecurity. There's been a lot of controversy around that, because these politically exposed persons, these VIPs, so to speak, are come within the justice system. For example, they might not be considered VIPs, but these are people who stands or sits rather and give sentences to criminals. These are people who offer that one. What happens when a criminal has a vendetta? What happens when these criminals and their syndicates see an opportunity to, for lack of a better word, revenge because of a sentence or an execution of duty that this justice had done in the past? And so it would be creating a bigger problem whilst trying to join the workforce. If you pull the personal security, if you pull the police security of these individuals, you are exposing them to risk. 50,000 personnel to be hired into the police force, and according to the Punch report, about 14,000 personnel will be recruited into the army, while 50,000 to the Nigeria police force. So what are your thoughts really about the argument here? Is in place so that these persons have enough resources. And when I say resources, I'm not just talking about money. I'm talking about they have adequate training, they have adequate weaponry, their welfare, amongst other things, is put in place, so that this Guardian reports that says it's great that you want to redirect the focus of the police force, who are also an integral part of Nigeria's structure. Again, like the example they gave, the judges, those who work within the justice system, might create a bigger problem because it leaves these people exposed. It leaves them as soft. That we are going to be talking about is the back and forth that happened at the Senate, where Senator Ali Ndume and Senator Adams Oshiomhole had a back and forth, especially with the screening of the names that are on the ambassadorial list. Renault Mockery was actually the bone of contention here. We have Senator Adams Oshiomhole who says that the public in his eligibility, but that in terms of character, in terms of public perception, in terms of morality, there's been a lot of back and forth. The Nigerian people don't think he's a good in one way or the other. And so should we just disregard public outcry? But we have it, Senator. Nobody has taken the step of filing a formal petition to express their lack of interest in the complaints of people if they are not going to file a formal complaint. So these are the two arguments, and we would like to get your opinion and the rule of proceedings. And if you have anything to say, why not say it formally? Write a letter, sign, go through the proper channels, and then we can 6000410. WhatsApp is 09136000 430. WhatsApp again 09136000 430. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Please keep your conversations as brief as possible. We don't
from my papa.
Good morning.
I will speak only more qualified than the mockery. For me, in terms of character, especially on this government, the mockery is zero. It's no for me. We saw him carrying placards glorifying this president that is a drug baron. For me, I don't do that does not have shame. If I were him, I will not even take that appointment. I will renege it for me that appointment. What's his name? or mockery should cover his shame.
All right. Good morning.
John from Morgan.
Welcome.
That has to do with dignity or self-worth. How many of them in the house there? How many of them? It means that they can continue to go on with their reckless abandon of losing our collective patrimony. That is what the other guy is saying, Abi. Because we are not seeing them. Let them continue now. Let them continue. That is just my take. Good morning.
All right. Good morning to you. 091360000410. Hello. Morning to you.
Morning, sir. Ambassador. Well, many of them are Nigerians. Remember that Rwanda, the same thing. So they will make critics, and at the end of the day, looking for appointment process that put food in our table. So they are just fighting for themselves.
Hello, Baba.
Good morning.
Good morning. I just
Welcome.
First of all, the issue, there's an approve, for increasing the Nigerian police strength about 2 years ago. What I expect from this government in the first time, immediately they got to government, is the issue of security. It is so clear. So, is it no matter the number of
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Treatment. So, you see, I don't know what is driving the issue. And concerning the ᴏᴜᴜ issue, I do me. He says, what is he talking? Social media is another way of communication. So what is he talking? You should concentrate in the insecurity in a place. Dume is always, like that.
Very much. I'm very well.
Yes.
Thank you very much. See, number one, for me, the Senate should talk like it is. Somebody that has been someone before, they do a lot of against him. He still has a microphone business. He forgave them lawyers. I know all my people forgive them. But Mr. President, I thank you for sending this to the Senate for them to represent the country.
When did public perception become so important? Okay, let us see how they would ask someone like ᴜᴜ what evidence he has to counter the document he was, or be bold enough to interrogate him vis-a-vis his new role as ambassador. I fear they have.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is M쏘ɪᴜᴜ. I'm calling from Egypt,
Welcome.
Nigeria. Person like Omoka, the former INEC chairman, and so many people there. But let me ask you, are you expecting anything differently? Whether the state police or the police are recruiting, let them do the right thing. Let them not go and turn it to something else. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm blessed everybody in your station there. My name is Balescosin. My take on the issue of the police is that what matters most in policing, like in the United States, the problem here is telling the public 2 million every month. Are they more important than the police who are?
Thank you very much for calling. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Oh, we cannot. You might need to call us back. I'm sorry. You don't have very great.
That is Mr. Daniel calling from Ikeja.
Yes, welcome.
Okay, I want to talk about the issue of willingness of the government. I still remember Boko Haram started create a standing order that do not aim them at the left. But now,
All right. Thank you. Hello. Insecurity. The government, of course, will include security structure would be a lasting solution. No shame. Okay. Stevie Kelly from Maryland says, increasing the police security personnel will not solve the problem of insecurity in the land to the insecurity problem in the land. ᴜᴜ clearance is a pure denigration of ambassadorial representation. Interesting. The workforce and the security today at the Senate. Must they wait for public opinion before Mᴜɪᴜ from Ikeja, who says, "Good morning, Sage and Fuad. The solution to terrorism bandit creating more police will not solve the problem. So Ali Ndume is running over mockery as an ambition, and have a pleasant weekend ahead." Well, you too. Hi, Mainland FM. Concerning a mock will not. Sage, when the list of pardoned person was released, the presidency should have just said that there was no formal petition by the public. Hence, the masses complaining should be ignored. I will like either Femi Fani-Kayode or Reno to be transferred to the US as ambassadors. Sean, okay. Yeah.
You can see how our Senate is carrying on. Said about the president. Are there two or false? He's a liar. So now that the Senate is now saying they didn't see any petition and they will just stamp it, which we know that Senate and House of Reps, everything, they should not remove it because they are not doing it. So why are they there? They will not question anything. So I think Nigeria.
Well, my own opinion is that no issue is to secure Nigerians. So politics, it has been. I'm surprised that such the issue of moral and integrity is coming from Oshimole. He is somebody that first participated and became senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Where is that morality? Where is morality in what is happening?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Madam Sage.
Good morning. Talking about the issue yesterday, I watched that Senate yesterday, and I'm asked to make themselves relevant for Nigeria in the presence of the citizens. Because, and this was an avenue for the Senate to ask this person, you say before against the president that you cannot work with the president. Now that he has appointed, to even explain himself with all the things that he has said. Even though the president bring an armed robber or a killer come to them, they will just say.
Messages here on Facebook. We have Benjamin Issa who says, "Gusted, are they properly facing trial like they're supposed to? Kebbi schoolgirls kidnapped. Who ordered the withdrawal of the security men on duty before the adoption? And the head is rotting. All other body parts feels. Also, it's quite unfortunate that some people are just giving false. Ilesomi, Mike, Nigeria, Michael from Ilaje, Ondo State, and this is Mainland 98.3 FM. I mean, the list you can do if you're going to send." Recently, on insecurity, I would like to ask if the president has withdrawn the heavy security convoy attached to his son, Sheikh Tinubu. If he has not, I think he should take the lead, lease or secure only a few individuals, as if their lives are more important than the rest of us. On Renal mockery, I think he should be disqualified on moral our country. People like you and I are there. Fuad is a good product of for ambassadorial position, but no, they would always recycle old blood. May God have mercy. James Ubuna from to WhatsApp already, and I've been able to read it. So let's do WhatsApp now. Oh, okay. We have Prince Shola Shodeke who says, "Good morning. If the president deep-seated hatred, God bless Nigeria." Okay, if you insist, it comes to issues that favor them. I think I read this before. I did read this before. Please don't say, why did they select who to bow and go? They should have holistically interrogated all the nominees on the areas of anger management, knowledge of international diplomacy, and integrity. They're not serious.
You see, in Nigeria, anything in Nigeria that internet does not forget. You know what Omoki has been coming out to push at it and say that it doesn't concern us. Tinubu has a forgiving heart. You must know that that's what someone is trying to portray yesterday. And someone is not trying. He wasn't trying to maybe bring out the evil doing of Reno. We only try to showcase what evidence of what he don't deserve. And somebody is the same kind of people. We just try to bring out Reno so that people will see him and people know that Tinubu has that kind of character. And they are already portray our president in bad light. So nobody should answer the what people are going to ask me.
Thank you very much. Let's see here. Sage, I greet you most effectively. I read this on Facebook. Where to go? The bandits are scattered all over. Apple, it's only God that we need. I'm having Mainland FM concerning the withdrawal of VIP. I think the VIP Guild, Michael from Ilaje, Ondo State. Good morning, Mainland FM Radio. Let's start first of all with the nomination of Mᴜɪᴜ as an ambassador designate. His nomination is a slap and insult on our collective psyche, our public perception in a serious and sane country. Anyway, Mᴜɪ̈ᴜ is next in line. Oshiomhole is right to discuss. We're talking about the recruitment of more policemen, 94,000 according to report, 50 to the police force, 14 to policemen from VIPs. You leave the VIPs exposed and they might find themselves becoming victims of insecurity. What are your thoughts? Hello.
Hello, sir. Good morning. Yesterday, when the House was trying to screen a mockery, is not surprising to me one bit, because executive to the judiciary, when you find that, tell me what establishing that into stand firm. That is consider moral integrity, moral uprightness, not consider all these things. They are not thinking about what they will bequeath to their children, so that when they are gone, their children will say, when our father, they are the aim of affairs of this country. They are not concerned about governance one bit. Everything they believe about is that they condemn last time.
Thank you very much for calling. Hello.
For Reno, one is saying Reno's character does not matter. So that means anybody that is brought forward will be passed, because they are supposed to ask him to provide evidence of everything he has said. What about the clearness of the officers they are employing? What about their welfare? With the person completed,
We can barely
these
hear
are the
you.
issues you are supposed to look at, not the ones they are employing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello, ladies. Reno should have been an ambassador that will represent the. Now, they leave you, they bypass you, issue a bar and go again in the House of Assembly. And then, assuming some then, but you as a minister, you represent our president and you are more people again, Abi, because they are not putting this in order, like bringing new techniques. I just want to say. Thank you.
All right. Hello.
So, what the topic now? Anyway,
My name is Shola.
Welcome.
I'm calling from Nigeria.
Yes.
Yeah, so I want to take on the issue of Reno Mokri. The president, knowing somebody that made such allegations against him, of being a drug dealer. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
So I said, if Nigeria were to be a sane country, will the president, can it happen in sane society? Then, if it were a sane society, a political jobber, if Nigeria should not be granted, to be a minister. So this I think you. So Nigeria is not a sane country. I'm not sorry to say this. Thank you.
All right. Good morning, Sage and Mr. Fuad. On police recruitment, I will say recruiting more security operations. There are many things needed to change before good results can be achieved. For instance, let's take the cognizance on Good morning. I listened to Senator Ndume on Channels TV asking the president to withdraw the ambassadorial list due to public complaint. It's a big shame for the same person to be moving a motion to take a bow. Oshiomhole did not object to his nomination during the voting. It's true everyone has a price no matter. The only objection I have on the ambassadorial list is retired General and FM. The more you look, the less you see. On Reno Mokri's nomination, I'm still by Reno, and I'm sure Reno must have done a backyard apology. Ooh, please turn down the volume on your turn it off, or you can move away from where it is, please. Thank you. I'm sorry. So I don't think we'll be able to interact with you with this noise. If you're able to just very temporarily move from where you are, we would deeply appreciate it. Thank you. A position like the types of Atiku and Obi, this government is desperate for politics than governance. Chris Ejubeli from Ikeja sent that message. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Ajibela calling from Ikola.
Yes, welcome.
What is happening here is, you see now when the leader made the move, even the person that was making an objection, nobody is having integrity. What integrity and morality is gone from our face. That is why the senator is looking at you at your face like this. So even when they put the truth, for them to ask, okay, where's your evidence? So that we make this official. Then if you want to swallow a statement, then we know what happened. Please forgive me. And people and Nigerians will now know who Omoke is made of. But no, they will not do the right thing because they know that some of these things happen like quickly.
Thank you. Let's take this last call. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
In all honesty, what I'm talking about here is the unity of our country. Shouldn't give him an appointment. He's like a president of Nigeria.
The connection isn't really kind to us this morning, and I wonder why. So let's just finish with messages because we need to leave. I'm sorry I cannot take any more phone calls. Good morning, Mainland FM. The country is not acting right. So Sunday from Kentucky, Ijaniki. Is there a place called Kentucky in Ijaniki, or you're just messing with me? Okay. Let me read a message here. If the president chooses to forgive Ole, says, good morning, Sage. Most Nigerians, or let me say callers, don't know what they call lobbying among politicians to state and leave them with their own kind of politics. Lagos had been under one man and same control since 1999 and still remain. I think this is a decent place to end the discuss for today. There is still the newspaper have been discussed throughout the course of the week. There is a recap, a session tomorrow, the Yoruba version, by the way, so you can catch up if you would like to get to ACView half hour. Have Ambassador Segun Oshindaro who will be here to talk to us about ACView and all the many property investment opportunities that are available. If you are an investor or you want to become a homeowner, you just want a place that is good for yourself and your family, there are many opportunities for you. The prices are quite pocket friendly, and just look for an opportunity that fits your budget and jump on it. But you get more details when we get into ACView.